What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. Sorry for the late start. Good morning, Dragonic. What a day it's been already for me. My goodness gracious. But that's okay. That's okay. The day can only get better. Let's go ahead and get started. See if we can get this Audino today. Oh, what a morning. Don't you just love it when you have computer issues? Big Cheese, you're right. I should have just unplugged it and plugged it back in. That would have fixed everything immediately. Coles, what's going on? Good to see you. Tiny Cornholio, what is up? Good morning to you. Now, unfortunately, we're just going to have to lose that hour. I can't stream late today, so this is just going to be a quick 2-hour stream. That's why I skipped the intro stuff. We're going to just go right into it here. Yep, death, taxes, and technical problems. Exactly, Dragonic. So how was everybody's Saturday? How was the rest of your day? Mighty Munchkin, good morning. Good to see you. Just a genuine, knowledgeable person. This is true. Why is it Mighty Munchkin? I had some technical issues this morning with the computer, so I had to start a little bit late, unfortunately. But the good news is we got everything squared away. It's all good now. Saturday was good? Good. It's Sunday halfway. I know, I said that's why I said, how was everyone's Saturday? It would make sense if I said, how was everyone's Sunday, when for a lot of us, it's just starting. Let's do this. Definitely a 2 cups of coffee morning. I went to a friend's house. They helped fix Mrs. Cheese's headlight. They had nuggies and tots and played Uno with adult beverages. It was fun. That sounds like a good night. We will be doing plush of the day. Yep, we'll be doing plush of the day. We'll be opening up 4 packs. We'll be doing that in about 57 minutes. Kiro, what's going on? Good to see you. Saw the Pink Moon last night in the season 2 premiere of Doctor Who. The Pink Moon? I didn't even know that was a thing. Transition Maker, you went to Target to get some stuff, and Pokemon section was empty, but the card section, there were 3-pack blister of Surging Sparks. Did you pick them up? Trying to get you to get a tattoo as well, so I take it you didn't get a tattoo? You chickened out? Hero, your Audi listens to Taylor Swift on repeat. I feel like we've gotten that one a lot, actually. That Taylor Swift on repeat is quite the repeat. You know, I have 67 options for that command right now, and I feel like that's not nearly enough, because I feel like we're getting a lot of duplicates. I'm getting late, had to get home, couldn't wait. If you were to get a tattoo, Big Cheese, what tattoo would you get? These cats went and blew up the box. Oh no. What's going on, Keith? Sorry to hear about that. I don't feel like comfortable how I'm sitting. Hold on, let me see if I can rearrange a little bit. Our Unity with the 1 month of membership. What's going on? Let's get some hype for our Unity. Audi died 6 years ago. Only thing, yeah, you're the only one that's ever gotten that. Yeah, Transition Maker. That's a new feature on the mobile stream. I don't know why, but it is. It's a feature. Got a hundo shelter yesterday in Pogo from a research task. Nice. Yeah, this isn't going to work because it's going to make my camera shake the entire stream. All right, hold on. I got to try and get more comfortable. Maybe like this. I don't know how you feel about living room tattoos. She draws good, but you're a wuss. I would not get a living room tattoo. Definitely would not. I don't blame you for that. You know what else happened was I was sleeping like, you know, people do at night. Getting food, nice. What kind of food you getting? And I got woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning because there was a loud boom. Big old boom. Sounded like it actually came from the house. And I was like, what the heck is that? So I got up, went around to every room to see if something fell over or something. Because it sounded like something heavy. Could not find anything. I went outside, did a sweep around the house, didn't see anything. I have no idea what it was. But ended up not getting back to sleep until about maybe 2:45. Gotta head down to work so you can make our kitchen guy show. Make sure your kitchen guy shows up. He's been wildly unreliable. Uh-oh. Cheese has one option. I'm not sure if that's the option I would take, but that is an option. I can't talk today. Joyce, what is going on? Good to see you. Just want to check something here. All right. Mail. Audino, I did not know this until yesterday. Audino has a 50% chance of being male or female. For some reason, I thought they were all female. Here, boom, you figure it's your cat's getting into something. Check see if they're unharmed and go lay down. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Unfortunately, I don't have cats. So I was like, what even the heck was that? Um, but yeah, I couldn't figure out what it was. Um, the only thing I can figure is it was something that happened like outside, like maybe a car or something. But it shook the house. It was very bizarre. I'm doing okay, Joyce. Having a little bit of a weird morning. I was just talking about I got woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning to some loud noise. I can't figure out what it was. Um, and I had some computer issues this morning. That's why we had to start the stream an hour late. 8740. Yikes. I hope he gets it today before he hits 9,000. So this is going to be a shorter stream, but we're still going to have a lot of fun. We're going to see if we can get the shiny. We're going to open up some packs. We're going to do guess the plush. But it's just going to be a 2-hour stream instead of a 3-hour stream. Maybe cheese? I mean, that's possible. I mean, we don't really have any potholes out here. Critters? I don't know. It just sounded like something heavy. Like, I was convinced like something big, like a piece of furniture in my house fell over. That's how loud it was. Cats are sleeping? Nice. Snorlax Gamer, what's going on? Good to see you. Or like if a dog like ran head first into the side of the house. But I don't think that was the case. Well, that's true, Joyce. It could have been. I'm excited. Later on today, I'm going to watch some Black Mirror. I haven't watched any of the new season yet. I'm very happy. I want to. It already looks like it's going to be better than last season, just based off of the trailers I saw. You know what? Jeez, that's probably what it was. It probably was a super secret military sonic boom. I mean, when you've ruled out every other possibility, that must be it. You got baseball today. Nice. What position do you play? Back when I played t-ball, I was in deep left field, picking grass out of the ground. That's true. It wasn't a cat, so it must have been a sonic boom. Right field, occasionally shortstop. Nice. So I didn't really get a chance to hang out in Kem's members only stream yesterday with the shiny race against his daughter, but I did pop in for a few minutes. I did see that she got the shiny Jigglypuff very early, which is awesome. He played T-ball too. Weird though, always was last in rotation, but you hear little Josh and been recovered fine after the wild bats. That's good. Sir Ralph McCutts, what's going on? And Caleb, hello. Oh, little Josh and Ben recovered fine after the wild bats. Gotcha. She has awesome luck. She's amazing. She's a good shiny hunter. Or shiny finder, I should say. Hung on longer than last year. That'll happen. She's building up her patience. Dragonic, thank you so much for the like goal, and thank you all so much for the likes. I think we're going to try and hit 1,000 checks on the stream today. I think that is doable in about a 2-hour period. Because unfortunately, I can't stream later. So we're just going to have to suck it up and deal with a 2-hour stream instead of a 3-hour stream. And I need to constantly remind myself to bring this up. I'm terrible at self-promotion on my own freaking channel. But next Saturday will be our 3-year stream anniversary. If you haven't heard already, we're going to be going longer. I'm thinking maybe like 5 hours. And we are going to be doing a giveaway. If you want to take part in the giveaway, you need to be part of the Discord. You need to be okay with giving me your address if you win. So if you're okay with that and or your parents are okay with that, drop your YouTube name in the giveaway channel on the Discord. We'll be giving away 2 boxes of the Costco Scarlet and Violet 151 stuff. Season 2 premiere of Last of Us, I saw that. Entire parts of that stream was the sass back and forth. She gave Kem the business, which was great. That's awesome. Carpcoon, what's going on? You haven't tuned in to stream in ages? Well, it's good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you, Joyce. Pokestar 101, how's your day going so far? $543 Sussy Costco Road. That's your address. It's a good address. Just woke up? Well, good morning. Last night you were around people who haven't watched Andor and that made you sad. When's season 2 start? I am looking forward to that. I gotta get caught up on Daredevil too. I haven't watched the last few episodes. Now I saw that sub count just went up to 2030. If that was you, if you just subbed, please let me know so I can say thank you. 22nd? Okay, so a couple weeks. 517 Polyworld Drive, that's a good address. Director of Pets, sorry you're late. No worries. Actually, well, I started late, so you're kind of right on time. Again, I apologize for the late start today, but I was having some issues today, both personally and computerly. You have school tomorrow? Question mark? Are you asking me? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. It was just kind of a stressful morning. Pokemon equals Pocket Monster. That's right. You have to leave. Uh-oh. Well, thanks for popping in, and hope school goes well tomorrow. Do I have a Poliwhirl plush? I do. I do have a Poliwhirl plush. In fact, you can see it right here. Right there where I'm pointing. That's a Poliwhirl plush. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. 2740 and Reggie Rock. No luck yet. Ugh. Well, you still got some time before you hit odds. Poliwag? Yes, I think. Actually, I might not have a Poliwag. I might not. I know I don't have a Politoed, but I don't think I have a Poliwag now that I think about it. Your Nintendo Switch got reset. Uh-oh. Progress on all your games gone. That stinks. Yeah, because Pokemon games don't have any cloud saves. First plush, my first plush was the Poliwhirl. This one right here. They weren't even available in the Pokemon Center at the time, so I got it off of eBay, and it's a Japanese version. I'll show you. From the Japanese Pokemon Center. Nice little boy. So that was the first plush I got. Oh, even Animal Crossing, that stinks. I'm sorry, buddy. Jensen, we'll be doing Audino on next Saturday. Next Saturday for the 3-year stream anniversary, we'll be doing Mawile and probably even some Latios checks. Hey, Director Pet, see ya. Thank you for popping in. I got shiny Zorua and shiny Umbreon plush. Nice, Kiro. I have the shiny Hisuian Zorua. You can kind of see it. You can see its little wisps sticking out here. But I don't have the shiny Umbreon. That's pretty cool. We do currently have a like goal of 25 up. Yeah, next Saturday will be the 3-year stream anniversary stream. We'll be playing some Ultra Sun. Will I do a backflip on screen? Yes, I will do a backflip on stream. Yeah, Joyce, no worries. I'll get that over to you. You have a school event, okay. Reggie Drago is not being nice to Brandon. No, it is not. Yours is the shiny Hisuian Zorua too? Okay, nice. Screenshotted, okay. Yeah, I hope you are too, Director of Pets. Hope you have a great night, and hope school goes well tomorrow. Yep, close to 9,000. That's true. Have a contest with your friends. For every non-shiny Pokemon, you're gonna do 10 push-ups. That'll get you in shape real quick. Yeah, I know, Dragonic. Definitely not fun. Dorian, what's going on? Good morning to you. Congratulations, Dorian, on your major accomplishment yesterday. Yeah, I feel it too, Dragonic. Yeah, DJ Dorian finally beating the original Mega Man yesterday. Huge accomplishment. Might run it again? You might as well. Now you can speed run it. Get that speed run record. Jerry, what's going on, my friend Jerry? Jerry, I had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm not going to lie. That was a fun little adventure that you sent me on. Bug Catcher Jackson, what's going on? Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm very excited for when Brandon ends up getting it. I hope I have a chance to be there when it happens. Thanks again for the hookup. You're very welcome, buddy. All right, come on, Audino. Not shiny. Could choose one dessert to have for the rest of your life. What would your choice be? Cheesecake. Kieran, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far. Class day, is that a British term I'm not familiar with? It's mint. Mint cheese. That sounds disgusting. I do not want mint cheese. Oh, I really don't want this Audino to go over odds. This one and the Aerodactyl, I don't want to go over odds. Hello, Dorian. Today's been alright. Went out last night for Mexican food and then cracked on with more of the decorating today. Nice. I could go over some Mexican food. Although I just had Mexican food on Friday. Pokestar, I do. Wisconsin baked cheese with bacon in it? That sounds pretty good. When Dr. Octavius joined Marvel, you mean in the comics? He first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 3, which would have been, what, like, somewhere around, like, June or July of 64? Or 63, I mean? Decorating the room with paint, by the way. It's not linked to the Mexican food whatsoever. Thank you, Kieran, for that. Yuck. Yuck. Just yuck. Yuck. Jerry, don't encourage him. Oh my goodness, totally the real Adam just subscribed. Thank you so much. I see we're now up to 2032, getting us closer to that sub goal of the day of 2035. Cheese dip wallpaper would be amazing. Snag it crisp when you want to snack and scoop away. That would be nice. Is your favorite villain? You wanted the comic when he first came out? So it's going to be real hard Pokestar 101 to get the original Amazing Spider-Man #3. But you can pretty easily go to like a Barnes and Noble or Borders or whatever the bookstores are nowadays, Books A Million, whatever, or get on the internet or like Amazon or something, and you can get a collection that has like the first handful of issues of Spider-Man, and it'll be in there. It'll definitely be in there. Usually, like the minimum you're going to get to like the first 5 issues. Typically, it's going to be closer to the first 10 issues. If you really want to go fancy, you can get like the first 20 issues in one book. But yeah, I mean, if you just get like the most basic Amazing Spider-Man collection, it'll have #3 in there. Archer, what's going on? Good to see you. Been a lot. It has been a while. I've seen you off and on in Shiny stream, but it's been a while since I've seen you here. Good to see you. 13 Shiny Jumbo Pokemon, 2 TNT Shiny Pokemon, 93 Shelf Pokemon. That's pretty crazy, Dragonic. I'm super impressed by that. I have no Jumbos, no Teensies, and 6 Shalfas. And I still have 0 Shundos in Pogo. But I do now have 2 Shinies in TCG Pockets after yesterday getting the beautiful full art Shiny Lucario. Been busy packing, get ready to move to South Carolina. Very nice. I'm very familiar with South Carolina. It's a very nice state. I like it a lot. Lots of work, patience, and not going completely crazy. Not completely crazy, just a little crazy. Pockets give you the trash pulls. I'm sorry, buddy. Shiny Lucario was amazing. I couldn't believe we got it. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Well, that's good to know, Caleb. I appreciate that. Tyler, I'm doing better now. Better than I was about an hour ago. Enjoy the Breath of the Wild, though, buddy. The life of a shiny hunter, exactly. You made some barn friends from South Carolina. Been reaching out to them. Very cool. Never appeared in your Wonder Pick? I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, shinies don't show up in Wonder Picks? Who are their main 5 other than Audino? Good question. Mawile, Latios, Latias, Aerodactyl, and Altaria. We're saving Altaria for last, and you're like, why Altaria for last? Because we're going to do a hunt that I have not seen a lot of people attempt to do on the YouTube, and that is we're going to shiny hunt for the static Terra Altaria in Scarlet and Violet. Apparently it is possible. It's a little complicated to set up, but you can shiny hunt those with the reset method. And so I thought that would be pretty cool. Cool way to end it. Doing a doing a hunt that typically is not done very often. We'll be getting Latios and Latios from Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Do Shiny Swablu and Pokemon Emerald. That's too easy, Jerry. That's too easy. I mean, I saw somebody that got like 5 Shiny Swablus in a row in that game. A 5% Hoot Hoot? No, that's too difficult. Only crazy people would do that. But then after we finish this challenge, which I'm feeling like the big X factor is the Altaria. I don't know how long the Altaria is going to take. Other than that, I'm feeling pretty confident we'll have this wrapped up in the next couple months. We will be doing a Nuzlocke in Ultra Sun. We will be doing a shiny badge quest in, I'm thinking Alpha Sapphire. And at some point, may not be before Legends EA, we'll be doing just a vanilla playthrough of White 2 because I've never played it before. Art and Restart, thank you for the sub. Yep, Shiny Badge Quest and Oris. That's the one I'm going with because of a couple factors. One, I have already successfully gotten 2 Shiny Tricos, a Shiny Mudkip, and a Shiny Torchic as starters in those games in the past when before I was streaming. And that was a lot of fun. And with all the different methods like DexNav and Horde hunts and stuff like that, and chain fishing, I feel like that could be a fun one to do a shiny badge quest in. Like, I don't think the 40-96 base odds are going to be that much of a detriment as much as they could be in other games. Might pre-order the Switch 2 because you have all the requirements to pre-order. I'm hoping I can pre-order the Switch 2. At this point, living in the United States, I don't even know what the heck is going to happen. But I have let Nintendo know my interest, and apparently, if it's still the case, I should receive an email on or about May 8th about it. Yeah, that's a plan, Jerry. The fact that, and I don't want to get like too ahead of myself. We have yet to have a successful 3DS stream, but assuming that we can get that off without a hitch on Saturday, the fact that I can start playing 3DS games, or I should say games on the 3DS, is really going to open up a lot of what I can do on the channel. How you did the research for Kangaskhan, where when you reload the game, instantly spawn on it, how to join, how do you do it? Okay, so Jensen, I do need to make a short about this or something, because a lot of people have asked me about that. So the way you do it is, first thing you want to do is you want to encounter let's use Kangaskhan as an example. You want to encounter the Kangaskhan. Once you encounter the Kangaskhan, you run away from it. And you want to take a picture or something of exactly the spot where the Kangaskhan spawns. Once you do that, get out of the Switch and change the date back 1 day in the Switch settings. Go back into the game, and you're going to go to one of the Dynamax dens, the ones that look like this, right? You want to go to one of these. You're gonna throw in a wishing piece if it's not already active. You're going to I'll just show you right here. And Let's Play Johnny with the 21 months of membership. Let's get some hype for Let's Play Johnny, another amazing content creator. Oh, look at that, happens to be a Swablu. You're going to go in here, you're going to hit invite others. Make sure you're offline. While it's searching for people, it's not going to find anyone because you're not online. That's when you want to go back out into the Switch settings and change the date forward again to the current date, the date that you saw the Kangaskhan. Once you change the date back to the original date, come back into the game here, quit out of this. Then you're going to go back to, you know, where the Kangaskhan spawned. You're going to stand exactly where it is. You're going to save the game. Then when you reset the game, it will spawn right underneath you. I hope day's going well. It started off kind of crazy, Johnny, but it's gotten better. And it's even better now that you're here, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Jerry, I do need to do that because we've had a lot of people ask about it. I wasn't expecting, and I don't mean this like in a bad way. It's kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting so many people to ask me how to set those up this many years after Sword and Shield came out. I don't know if maybe there's been a resurgence of it, or a resurgence of interest. Oh no, I ended up saving. Or what? But, anyway, yeah, I should make a little short about it. Day is going, stuck at work till 10 p.m. Yikes, I'm sorry, buddy. Jerry, I think you just want to make a command. I think you just like making commands. Art and Restart. Still hunting for this Audino. Yep, started this yesterday. Actually, we started a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. Picked it back up yesterday. So this is like day 2.5, I guess. All right, let me... Whoops. That Snorlax isn't shiny, by the way. I did a few of those and got 3 shiny Pokemon doing that method. Tyrantrum, Steelix, and Zoroark. Nice. Where's, I mean, I don't need it, but where's the, static Zoroark? I don't think I've ever encountered that. Or at least I can't remember encountering it. All good. Only 1 late shift a week. That's not too bad. Let's say right about here. Now I'm going to check the first couple Audinos and make sure that they are changing. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally mess something up. Isle of Armor. I'll have to look around. I'm not familiar with that spawn. Okay, that's a female. It's in the forest. Okay. I think the only forest static I've done there is Tangrowth. I think that's the only one I reset for there. You want to get 650 on Road to Steel today? Do it. Megan Brotherton, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Where the Sandy Ghast is. I thought the Sandy Ghast was on the beach. That'd be a good one to hunt, though. Okay, it's on the beach, so Jerry's just wrong. Come on, Jerry, get it together. Good luck, bro. Thank you, Felt Umbreon. Megan, you like Pokemon? I like Pokemon, too. Maddie P, good to see you. My week has been alright. It was like a medium week. Today, though, this morning was kind of poopy. But it's gotten better since I started streaming and I got to see all you guys. Been trying to get that Rainbow Charizard. I hope you get it, Megan. Talk about a skill issue. That's okay, Jerry. You're skilled in other things. Like eating pineapples. You're very skilled in that. Let's find out something else you're skilled in, Jerry. Jerry, why don't you give me an exclamation point outie? Let's find out what else you're skilled at. I did notice. I've been keeping an eye on you. Jerry, your outie reads poetry in the park. Sure you get that shiny today? I hope so, Art. Thank you for the positivity and the optimism. Yeah, that's a male, so yes, it is resetting. How profound. Kiro, your Audi listens to Taylor Swift on repeat. Kiro, what is going on? Why is your Audi so obsessed with Taylor Swift? To be or not so to be, exactly. So the no. So the no. What? You did. You broke it, Kiro. Loops, what's going on? Good to see you, bud. Kieran, your Audi calls radio shows. Kieran, I think we gotta write some more. I thought 67 would last us a long time, but we're getting lots of duplicates now. Yes, art and restart, exactly. So 829 is the number of resets I've done to try and get this shiny. Exactly. Newcastle game, sweet. Neely's 250, I think so. John Strucker, what's going on, bud? Big Cheese Thrifts, your Audi also reads poetry in the park. Loop Lagoon in misty or cloudy weather for Zork. Okay. You're a poet and you didn't know it. I have a feeling you did know it. I think you did know it. We are just one sub away from our sub goal for the day. Thank you to all the new subs today. Dragonic, unfortunately, Audi is a member-only command. I gotta give my poor members some sort of perks. I do so bad with it. Hero, your Audi transcends the multiverse. Oh, that would be adorable. Big Cheese and Jerry going to the park, laying out a picnic blanket, and just reading poetry to each other. Maddie P, your Audi sets up meetings that could have been an email. Uh-oh. Internet was doo-doo yesterday? I'm sorry, Mewtwo. I think it definitely has to be slam poetry. That sounds accurate. I think that's the first time we've gotten that one. I don't know what's up with that lately. Last couple of days it's been doing that. I don't like it. You were very much called out by Nightbot. You totally were. Hero, your Audi once picked a peck of pickled peppers just to say they did. That's a new one. Oh my gosh, do we need a new light goal? Thank you so much, Maddie P. How many entries can you have for Audis? I don't think there's a... The only limit is your imagination, Cheese. Because it's linking to a pastebin file. So you're not limited by characters. I mean, each individual response is still limited by characters, but you're not limited by the number of responses. Yeah, Cheese, send me a DM. Big guy, shiny hunting today? I am, and you're new. Well, welcome on in. So we do have at least 5 new people here today. In case you're wondering what's going on, I was challenged by my friend and other content creator, Shinies, to try and get shiny versions of all the Pokemon that currently have Mega Evolutions before Legends EA comes out. There's 48 of them. However, DNC isn't really huntable, so we're looking at 47. I've currently gotten 41 out of those 47 shiny Pokemon today. We're trying to get the shiny Audino. We're down to the last 6. It's so wholesome, I said. Well, thank you. That's nice to hear. I try and keep it kind of wholesome, kind of fun. Maybe a few double entendres thrown here or there for for the adults in the room, kind of like, you know, a good Pixar movie. But yeah, try and keep it pretty wholesome. Try and keep the toxicity out. Make a Google form, let the community submit some, and add the ones that are appropriate, funny, and have to be approved. That's not a bad idea, Cheese. And by not a bad idea, I mean that's actually a good idea. How old am I? Oh my gosh. How forward. I am sadly 44 years old. I'm gonna be turning 45 this summer. But I grew up playing video games. Started playing Pokemon when I was in college when it came out. I really enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. Gonna be lurking unless you get the toothpaste Reggie. Sounds good. Years young. Jerry, stop sucking up. The package is already on its way. You don't need to suck up anymore. Oh, Audino, wherefore art thou, Audino? That was harder to say than I thought it would be. I look like I'm 39. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Kind of a, not going to lie, a little bit of a random number to choose, but I'm going to take it. Just coping because you're getting up there yourself. Yeah, how old are you now, Jerry? 42, 43? How to finish something you've been doing for 4 years next Wednesday. So relieving. Ooh, congratulations, Mewtwo. 38 or 39 also? Really? Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm not against it. It just feels like a random number, though. But I'll definitely take it. 31, but you feel 40 some days? You don't even know what 40 feels like, Jerry. Jerry, have you ever gotten a cramp by putting on a sock? You don't know what 40 feels like. Jerry's just a baby. So, Dagai, there are 47 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, and so that's why 47. So, like, this isn't like all the shinies we could get. We're just trying right now to focus just on the just on the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Which Pokemon gen is your favorite? It would be Gen 7. I love the Alola games. I love me some Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You've hurt your back getting out of bed before. That's a start. That's part of the starter pack. Rianne, oh my goodness gracious. Rianne Andre, the legendary Rianne with the 27 months of membership. I'm very proud of you, Rianne. Hope you're doing well. Let's get some hype in the chat. You've got knee pain in your 20s, but that's the Navy's fault? Yeah. Dang Navy with the knee pain. Your favorite gens 3 and 4? Those are good gens. I mean, I can't think of a gen I don't like. I always say that, like, picking my favorite Pokemon or picking my favorite Pokemon game is like picking my favorite flavor of ice cream. Or no, I'm sorry. That's not what I say. Picking my least favorite gen is like picking my least favorite ice cream. Because at the end of the day, it's still ice cream. Wait a second. Is it Rianne's birthday? Is it Rianne's birthday today? My goodness gracious. We need big, big, big birthdays for Rianne. Let's get an exclamation point B-Day Rianne, please. Happy birthday, wifey. Thank you, Sir Ralph. On this day, the universe said, I choose you, and we're forever grateful. Happy birthday, Rianne. It's my favorite Pokemon in Gen 1. It's also my favorite Pokemon of all time, Art and Restart, and it's this little fella right here, Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Tyler's birthday yesterday, Rianne's birthday today. What a beautiful weekend it has been. You always want to play Pokemon when you found out about it, but never knew how. When you wanted to try again and download a Pokemon game, you discovered they had to get a ROM and an emulator. Oh my gosh. Comforting chill around down your spine. Yeah, I really like the Pokemon games. I know getting the older games can be super expensive nowadays. Thankfully, the majority of the games I picked up as they came out because, you know, I'm freaking old. There's only a couple ones I either had to buy for the first time or re-buy because I gave a game to a former roommate. Yours is Venusaur. Venusaur is pretty cool. Love that B-Day command. I honestly can't remember who made that command. It was one of the first commands we made. I can't remember if it was Airy or perhaps Fernando. It kind of sounds like a Fernando command. It's my favorite Mega Evo. It's got to be Gengar. I know that's kind of a base answer, but I think it's got to be Gengar. Especially the shiny. In fact, I got the shiny Mega Gengar right here. How's my Sunday, John? It started off kind of poopy, but it's getting a lot better as the stream goes on because I get to hang out with all you amazing people. It was one of those mornings where I was just about ready to call it and just say, you know what, it's just not meant to happen today. But I'm glad I didn't do that. Mega Poliwhirl and ZA. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine a Mega Poliwhirl? Oof. Will there be a Mega Showcase at some point? Oh yeah, absolutely. On my channel, when we eventually, and there's a few ifs, right? There's a few ifs. One, if all 47 of these are in ZA. Two, if and when we get home compatibility for Legends ZA, we will be having a little parade of all the Mega Evolutions we caught during this challenge. Also, in addition to that, once we finish this challenge, I was talking about this a few months ago with Shinies. Once we finish this challenge, I'm thinking that once we get an actual release date for ZA, I'm going to, for the 47 days leading up to the release date, I'm going to be dropping a short of each one of the Shiny reactions from this challenge. What's my favorite type? That's a good question. I kind of go back and forth between Water, Ghost, Dark, and Psychic. And every once in a while, Bug. I am very, very wishy-washy with that. There should be a sound type in ZA. I know a lot of people have been wanting a sound type for quite a long time. Yeah, there better be a Mega Flygon. You're back to saying the thing up for Rabombi for 7 in Badge Quest. Nice. Can't get Legends ZA because you can't get any kind of switch or anything like that, so relieve your frustration. Just watch some people. You know what? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. There's some games that I don't own, and I probably won't ever pick up, but I love watching people play. Like, I'm a huge fan of watching DGR and Carl Sagan 42 playing Mario Maker 2. I had Mario Maker for the Wii U back in the day. But I didn't really play it that much. Like, it was one of those things, like, it seemed like a cool idea, but I just never really got into it. But I love watching people play. Cool guy, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm doing well. How are you? What's my strongest Pokemon? Scarlet Violet? Oh my gosh. It's a good question. I really like my Eviolite holding shiny Bisharp. But then, you know, I also got the Rayquaza. That one's pretty powerful. Bug Dragon Mega sounds cool. It should totally be. Why don't we have a Bug Dragon yet, right? Yeah, the Wii U version is obsolete. Absolutely. Your mom told you to say she still plays her Wii and it was so adorable. What does she play? Who does she main in Smash? I know, right, DA guy? I want to say there's maybe like 13, I think 13 type combos that still don't exist. And I don't understand why. After 9 generations and over 1,000 Pokemon, why are there still some type combos we don't have? Like Ice Poison or Ghost Rock. And we've had a few easy opportunities to do Ghost Rock. Runerigus, Galarian Mask, Grievard, Houndstone. They could have easily been Ghost Rock. I think 888 is the lucky number. I'd be happy with that. What am I drinking? Coffee. My second cup of coffee. Spiritomb. Yeah, would you take out the dark though? I mean, yeah. I don't know. The dark ghost combo is so cool though for Spiritomb. But yeah, Spiritomb could have definitely been a Ghost Rock. There have been lots of opportunities. I want my Ice Poison Frog now. After seeing the one that Shiny's ChatGPT made. The Venibit. Tombstone Pokemon would be a Ghost Rock? Right, like Houndstone or Grievard. I don't know why they weren't. What time is it here? Right now for me is 10:57, which means we are only a couple minutes away from opening some packs and playing Guess the Plush. There is not currently an Ice Poison Pokemon. Now that we have Steel Poison, Ice Poison is probably the one unused type combo that I want the most. Followed probably by Bug Dragon, and then in third place, Fire Fairy. And then a lot of the rest are like normals, like normal Ice, normal Steel. Is there a normal Poison? I don't think there's a normal Poison. No, wait, yeah, there is. Grafaiai. Grafaiai and Strudel are normal Poison. But there, until very recently, wasn't. That's right. We like to party. We like to party. If Cleavor, Scyther, and Scissor Mega Evos are real, your life is complete. I would like that. Well, I mean, there is a Scissor Evo already. I think a Cleavor Evo would be pretty. Mega Evo would be pretty cool. Scyther would be cool too. I recently learned that Scyther, Scissor, and Cleavor is the only evolution line where all 3 members of the evolution line have the same base stat total. The stats are just distributed differently. That was my club hype song. That's right. That and I hate it when I start a sentence and don't know how it's going to end. The Six Flags song from the commercials with the old guy. Okay, let's do one more check, and then we're going to open up some packs and play Guess the Plush. That's right, Club Aqua. Club Aqua's good. Not as good as Club Haunted House, but Club Aqua's pretty good. Haxorus should have been a steel type. I could see that. First stage water, fire. Second stage fire, grass. Third stage grass, water. That would be an interesting concept. See that deck in the back, though? Yeah, I know the guy that built that deck, actually. All right, let's open up some packs. We can open up 4 packs today. Let's switch on over to the pack opening thingy. Let's see if we can continue the luck from yesterday. Yesterday, we got a couple of good cards. Here we go. Of course. Thanks, laptop camera. There we go. I don't know why I didn't expect to have more computer issues today. Haxorus is just plain dragon. Haxorus is plain dragon. Hydreigon is dark dragon. Soft Arena resetting starter for Pokemon White. Nice, Kalen. You going for one of the three in particular? Going for the Snivy, the Tepig, or the Oshawott? Ramblon's such a good and LMAO move, right? If you've been around for a while, or if you hang out for a while, you'll understand why my ability is ramble on. Because I have a tendency to just ramble on about stories that could take 10 seconds to tell, but I end up taking 5 minutes. Kind of like me explaining what ramble on means. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can continue the luck that we started yesterday. Yesterday we got that beautiful full art shiny Lucario. I'm a bard. I'm something. What cards am I going for? I'd love to get more shiny cards. I'm also still missing 5 of the base cards. I still don't have any gold cards from any set, and I still need the immersive from the set too. Team Rocket Grunt, Hitmonchan, Charmander. Oh my gosh! Well, there we go. My very first gold card, right as we were talking about it. My very first gold freaking card. Maddie P, have fun with Lizzie at lunch. Hope you get good foods. Thanks for being here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Going for Oshawott. Well, good luck on that, Kaylin. Hope you get it quick. My very first gold card. And it's the only card that I can use in any set that I put together. Or deck. Because Razzie made me realize that yesterday. Okay, well, that's awesome. Let's open up more packs. I mean, these next 3 packs could be garbage, and I'm still going to be excited. Luck's going to be high today? I hope so. I might have just blown all my shiny luck on that card, though. Voltorb, Flamigo, Lickitung, Licky Licky, and why are you... Come on, don't be so bright. Oh my gosh, the Charizard! I needed that one too. It's not the shiny, but it is the Charizard. I can finally have that amazing deck. Because Charizard EX is broken in this set. You just got... Kiro, get the heck out of here. You little Thunder Stealer. Nah, congrats, Kiro. That's awesome. Mint luck today, right? Just played Pokemon Diamond. You chose Turtwig. Honestly, DA guy, also... I'm sorry, I keep saying DA guy. That's probably a Pokemon thing. I'm sure it's Duh guy, so I apologize. Turtwig's my favorite starter in Gen 4. So, yeah. In my opinion, that's a good choice. But, I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of them. What the heck? Let's do a backwards pack. We got Sprigatito. Welcome back, Mewtwo. Paldean Wooper. Revavroom, Pinsir, and Tinkatuff. That's okay. Yours too, with Inferno being second. Yeah, I mean, I think all 3 are pretty cool, but I love me some Torterra, and I love the typing. I love the Grass Ground typing. All right, last pack. I'm not even gonna say last pack luck because we've already gotten so much luck today, so much luck this weekend. I can't wait to tell Razzie I got that gold card. Pinsir, Machoke, Pachirisu. Stop being so bright. There we go. Art and Restart. What'd you miss? I just got my first gold card. Voltorb and Charmeleon. That's alright. We got the gold card Pokeball, and I got the Charizard EX. I'm a happy boy. I'm a very happy boy. That's awesome. Alright, let me put the camera back up. You're so proud. Thank you, Cheese. Okay, that should be good. All right, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, there we go. Move the camera a little bit. There we go. 2035, we hit our sub goal of the day. That's incredible. Why am I water type? Because Poliwhirl is my favorite Pokemon, and Poliwhirl is a water type. Like goal 50. Thank you so much, Shiny Cornholio. That's right. 7 more until we hit that 888. How crazy would that be? Because water and hefty words flow the same. Nice. What are shiny? Zikri, that's a good question. So shiny Pokemon, depending on the game you're playing, there's different odds, but there's a chance that when you encounter a Pokemon, it will be a different color than what it normally is. So, for example, if you're familiar with like Charizard, Charizard's typically orange, but a shiny Charizard is black. Alright, it is now time to play Guess the Plush. This is the part of the stream where I tell you that I have a Pokemon plush that's sitting right in front of me, right here, that you can't see. It's right below the camera, and you gotta guess what Pokemon it is. If that shiny charm is like 1 in 350 chance to encounter it, depending on the game. So like the first 4 generations and black and white, the odds are 1 in 8192. Well, the base odds in black and white 2 are 1 in 8192 as well. Since then, the base odds have been 14096. If you do have the shiny charm, they can drop to 11365. Alright, Pikachu, no. Darkrai, no. Charizard, no. Pichu, no. Lickitung, no. Oh my gosh, I missed that one. Rayquaza, no. Hefty, no. Squirtle, no. Poliwhirl, no. Wartortle, no. Blastoise, no. Degai, you gotta go. Thank you for being here. Pleasure to meet ya. Shiny Mega Rayquaza, no. Venusaur, no. Poliwhirl, no. Poliwhirl, no. Mega Gengar, no. Poliwrath, no. Ghastly, no. Riolu, no. Fowler, no. Haunter, no. Vileplume, no. Not Haunter. Any hints? I guess we're about due for a hint. This is a Gen 5 Pokemon. Gen 5. Not Durant. Not Decidueye, not Dragauge, not Zebstrika. Not Snivy. And good morning, Amber. Not Sandile. Not Tepig. Not Patrat. Rotom's Gen 4, actually. Not Serperior, not Gilgamesh, Eater of Worlds, not Krokorok. Not Victini. Not Embor. Not Keldeo. Razzie, have you been lurking or did you just pop in? It's very important that you answer truthfully. Not Lapras, not Oshawott. Not the Kling Klang line, not Hydreigon, not Superior, not Oshawott. You just got here. Razzie, I just opened my packs. And the first pack I opened had the gold Pokeball. I got my first ever gold card. Not Keldeo. Eclipses. That's interesting. Send me a DM with some more info, and yeah, I will get back to you. But yeah, reach out to me on Discord and let me know. Not Roggenrola, not Terrakion, not Sky Keldeo. Sky Keldeo, come on now. Not Watchog. Not Land Keldeo. Not Shiny Keldeo. Alright, I will say this. I said not Victini, and I said not Keldeo, because that wasn't the Gen 5 mythical I was looking for. Not Genesect. Not Cresselia, not Genesect, not Victini. Mewtwo and Kiro back-to-back with the correct answer. It is, in fact, Meloetta. Everyone can tell Nabil now that I did, in fact, pick Meloetta, and he wasn't even here. All right, final mini game of the stream. Guess the Marvel superhero. I will technically take 2 answers for this one. There's technically 2 correct answers for this one. Not Spider-Man 2099, not Spider-Man, not Venom, not Iron Man, not Hulk. Not Peter Porker, good choice though. Not Venom. Razzie with the Gambit, that is one of the answers I would accept. That is, in fact, one of the answers I would accept. This is X-Men Epic Collection Fatal Attractions, and there is Rogue and Gambit on the cover, done by the amazing X-Men artist Andy Kubert. This is volume 23, covering the X-Men and Uncanny X-Men issues from 1993 to 1994, including the Fatal Attractions crossover, which includes the classic scene where Magneto rips the adamantium out of Wolverine. And it includes Razzie, the entire 4-part Gambit miniseries from '94. Good comic. Good comic. We did pass 888. Unfortunately, it was not shiny, but maybe this one is. Got to 600 Registeel, now you're stopping for now. Fair enough. Always good to take breaks when you're shiny hunting if you get a little bored or tired or frustrated or sleepy or angry or hungry or dopey or bashful or doc. Sir JK, oh my goodness, it has been a while, buddy. It's been so long you changed your name. You're 42 out of 47. Oh, okay, gotcha. What, you originally had 48 thinking you need a second Mewtwo? Well, I do have both Mewtwo's. I don't have Deancey. Are you including Deancey? 15,170 counters on Dracozolt? Dang. That's long. That's longer than me and Razzie. Could be 900. Could definitely be 900. Hope it's 900. Good to see you, JK. Oh, you were gifted the Deancey by somebody else? That's nice. Yeah, I'm not counting that one. I did get 2 Mewtwo's and I got 2 Charizards for the X and Y's. What comic series do you not like but is considered essential to its overall story? That's an interesting question. So back in the 90s, which was kind of a cringe period in some aspects with Marvel Comics, they did a lot of like extreme versions of characters and teams because everything in the 90s was, extreme. and like Iron Man quit the Avengers and started up a team called Force Works. And then also the Fantastic Four had a spin-off called Fantastic Force. Apparently because X-Force was a popular title, everything needed to have Force in the name. And those were not good stories, not good writing, boring characters. But Fantastic Force had a lot of crossovers with Fantastic Four. Force Works had a lot of crossovers with Iron Man. So you kind of had to read. You were forced to read those issues in order to get the whole story. I guess I would say that. Good news about that Minecraft movie story you were talking about yesterday. You were not covered in any popcorn. I'm glad to hear that. Recently been doing Scarlet Violet monotype runs for fun for the last several months. Covered 11 of the 18 types. Dang, that's awesome. Nice wordplay, thank you. Still after the guard in Sword and Shield GAs. Is that the last one, JK? Is that the only one holding you back? I know you're going to get it soon, bud. Yeah, cheese. Like those are two examples, but during that time period, there was a lot of examples of that where there was like substandard spin-offs that were not good comics, but they would cross over with good comics all the time, so you kind of had to read those in order to understand what was going on. The last one, dang, JK. I hope that pops soon. What does the shiny Audino even look like? So the regular form, not the mega form, instead of it being pink, it'll be purple. And then this sprite that I have down here underneath the sub count, that's the shiny mega form. The only real change with the mega form is its eyes turn from pink to yellow, and the little highlights on the edges of its ear wings and on the bottom of its dress typically is pink, but on the shiny they're more gray. But for what we're actually looking for here, see all the pink highlights, like the pink top half of the head, the pink ears, the pink stripes down the sides. We want those to be purple. Jaundice eyes. It does have jaundice eyes. Betty jaundice eyes. Hefty colored eyes turn green too, you think so? Love the green eyes. Pink, purple, white. Yep, exactly. Gotta go. Hope you get the shiny. Thank you, Transition Maker. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I just noticed that we hit our sub goal. We hit our sub goal of 2035. That's amazing. Do I name my Pokemon? I don't name my shinies if I need them, like for my shiny living decks. But if we're getting like extra shinies, or if we're doing like just like regular like playthroughs, yeah, I'll name them. But usually I have you guys name them because I am not creative when it comes to names. If I had to pick a name for Audino, I'd probably pick something stupid like Bert or Hildegard. But I don't need this Audino. Actually, I don't need any of the Pokemon for this challenge. So yeah, we could definitely name them. In fact, we might go back and rename all of them. I do know the shiny Aggron is named Jerry. Hildegard slaps, you think so? Hildegard does seem like someone that would slap. Name a Mewtwo after you. Mewtwo, I will tell you what, I actually named both of my Mewtwo's after you. How about that? That's how important you are to me. I named both of them after you. Regal yet poignant. Appreciate it. No worries, buddy. You got it. In fact, from here on out, I will name every Mewtwo I ever catch after you. So next Saturday, as a reminder, next Saturday is going to be my 3-year streamiversary. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to get some shiny Pokemon, and we're going to have a big giveaway. If you guys are interested in the giveaway, make sure you're part of the Discord. Make sure that you and or your parents are okay with giving me your address if you win, and drop your YouTube name in the giveaway channel. We will be giving away. I haven't shown it to you guys yet today. I did yesterday. We will be giving away not just this Costco Scarlet and Violet 151 pack with the 5 collectible tins, but we will also be giving away this Costco Scarlet and Violet 151 pack with the other 5 collectible tins. And here's the thing, because I am a collector, I'm a completionist, and I assume that everyone feels the same way that I do about everything. If you win, you will get both of these boxes with all 10 tins. I do know someone that that opened up one of these boxes yesterday, and he told me that he got the $80 full art Blastoise card, which is pretty neat. Thank you, Kieran. Look at Kieran being such a helpful mod. Would love those because you can never afford cards, right? It's crazy how expensive cards have gotten. That's why I don't collect the cards. Not because I don't think they're neat. I do think they're very neat. It's just if I started collecting the cards along with all the other collections I have, I would have to lose my house. Ali, which Pokemon do you need evolved? Which one are you looking for? First Pokemon game I ever played? Good question. So technically the first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Snap on the N64. That was my introduction to the Pokemon franchise. But I enjoyed it so much that the next week I went out and bought Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy. This was back in 1999. Shortly thereafter, I picked up Pokemon Red. And then the rest is history. So yeah, I've been playing since Gen 1. Not since Gen 1 started, but, you know, well, Gen 1 was still going on before Gen 2 started. Yeah, but Ali, we are fine with doing trades and such in the chat here. We're not a big enough channel that's going to cause a lot of problems. So if you just let us know which Pokemon you're looking for. Okay, Slowpoke and Scizor. So I'm assuming you're looking specifically for Slowking then, if you're talking about evolutions. I don't know if there's anyone currently in the chat that is willing to help out with evolving Scyther into Scizor and Slowpoke into Slowking. But let Ali know if you are able to help out. I'm not that old. I am that old. I literally am that old. It was the summer between my freshman and sophomore year of college. That's when I got into Pokemon during Gen 1. Need a clickable link. Try going to... Let me check something real quick. Ralph, I assume you're talking about the Discord? Are you talking about a clickable link to the Discord? Ralph, go to one of my previous live streams and go to the description. There should be a link in there. So if you go into one of the previous live streams, it won't show up in the shorts format. It'll show up in the standard format, and you should be able to click the link in the description. We'll be here. I'll tell you what, Ali. If you can stick around for another half hour, that's when I'm gonna be ending stream. I'll be happy to do that with you. If no one else can help, Ali, I'll be happy to do those trades with you. Do I have a Scarlet? I don't have it out here. I'll have to go grab one. I just can't do it right now while I'm doing the hunt. But when we're about to finish up the stream, I'll be happy to help. I assume, Ali, you already have a Scyther with a metal coat and a Slowking with a King's Rock ready to go. Done and back. Nice. That worked okay? Honestly, I've never tried that. I was just assuming it would. Your friend's name is Muhammad Ali? You know what? I think I've heard of your friend before. One of my streams, Saturdays and Sundays, usually starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and going till about 12 p.m. Eastern Time. You had a friend called Arm. Well, I'm sorry that your friend got kicked in the stomach, Ali. Poor Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Kieran, I'm telling you, they need to. I don't understand what the issue is. I don't understand why they don't allow you to click links in the shorts feeds. Related to Prince Ali? Probably not, I'm guessing. I feel like for a very brief period, you could click on links in the short streams, and then they got rid of it for some reason. I seem to remember being able to do it for a little bit. It's just, I don't know. It's honestly, I get a little bit frustrated sometimes with YouTube because they keep sending such mixed messages. They want everyone to start streaming on shorts feeds, but then if you're streaming on the shorts feed, there's so many standard features that are not available, like clicking on links. Like, you know, now they have this thing where you can set up goals. Like, I can set up a goal right now for, like, you know, 5 super chats of $5 or more, but you can't see those goals on the shorts feed. You can only see it on desktop. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. You want to know what that cave was like? Full of wonder. Have I heard of that hefty guy, Brett? I have. What's my favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is shiny Stuffle. I'm also a huge fan of shiny Rabombi, shiny Yveltal, And can't remember who the other one is. I had another one that I was thinking about the other day that cracked into my top 5. How am I going to turn the Audino into Mega? Raphael, I'm going to have to wait a long time. I'm going to have to wait until Legend ZA has home compatibility. So this is just like kind of preparing. Like once we get these 47, we're going to celebrate. We're going to be all excited. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait several months. And then once the home compatibility comes out, we'll transfer all of them into ZA and Mega Evolve them and have a little parade. Thank you for the luck, Raphael. Can you help me? Okay, so you need the Palafin as well. So you need the Scissor, you need the Slowking, and you need the Palafin. Okay, so we'll have to do a Union Circle. We can do that. I think with Palafin, all you gotta do is just level up the Finizen while in a Union Circle. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Or let me know if I'm right. Alright, we're going to take this hunt up to 1,000. Then we're going to help out Ali real quick. And then we're going to take off. So we got another 54 checks to do. You think other evolutions are in ZA? Possibly. I know it's not a very popular opinion, but I believe that Game Freak needs to finish what they started. I think we need an evolution for every type. Yeah, Ollie, no worries, no worries. I appreciate you being patient. We will do it here after we get check 1,000. But I know what it's like. Sometimes it can be difficult finding someone that's available to trade or finding an active Discord channel that's doing trades, so I'm happy to help out. Be careful saying that. Why? Why? Why should I be careful? This angle's making me look like a tiny man. There we go. That's a little bit better. Purist will stone you. You know what? I don't normally play this card. Normally I tell everybody, like, just, you know, like what you want to like. Don't like what you don't want to like. But I've been playing Pokemon since Gen 1. I don't... If a purist, if a so-called purist tells me that my opinion's wrong, they can just go eat a rock. My favorite evolution is Espeon. My favorite shiny evolution is Vaporeon. Hefty's Audi eats rocks. Oh my gosh, Kieran, that was yesterday. You're right. That was yesterday. Maybe that's where that big boom was last night. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. I got the pamphlet right here and I forgot. That's how we get Rocky on. That's right. It's a great evolution. Darkville, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Your favorite's Vaporeon? Vaporeon's a pretty cool Pokemon. It was my favorite evolution back in Gen 1, but then when Gen 2 came out, I was like, oh, I really like Espeon. Especially because I was really into psychic types at the time. Leaven bread and Welch's grape juice? Probably so. Alright, I can't tell if someone's texting me or DMing me. Let me open up Discord. Oh, I just saw the bacon bread or whatever cheese. That looks good. Kieran, you're doing a great job. I'm very proud of you. I prefer coffee, but I do enjoy tea as well. Like, coffee's my go-to. Coffee's my standard. Tea's when I'm feeling fancy. I'm not a huge fan of green tea. I don't like the flavor of green tea, but basically any other type of tea I'll drink. Bacon cheese, yes. Bacon cheese. Looks good. What about golf teas? What about them? I won't drink them. Alright, you're in Pokemon Violet? Okay. Yeah, I'll be firing up Scarlet. And we'll set up a little union circle. If any other people want to join in too, just for funsies, you know, I'll be fine. We're just gonna be in there for a couple minutes. We're gonna get into a union circle. You can evolve your Finnison into Palafin. We'll do a couple trades. Be a good time. It would taste nice, a golf tee. You're a weird dude, Mewtwo. I like it. BRB? Alright, we'll be here for a little bit. Snacks too? No snacks. Well, I mean, I'm not bringing the snacks. If somebody else wants to bring snacks. You're welcome, buddy. Alright, come on. No shiny. What is even going on here? I really don't want this Audino to go over odds. How is the weather in my specific area of the region on the Earth you live around? It's overcast, not raining. It might rain later. I don't know. It's been raining for the last like 5 or 6 days. I mean, it seems all right out. Maybe like mid to high 40s, low 50s. What's my go-to Pokemon in every game? If it's available, I gotta have a Poliwhirl. Other than that, particularly for like shiny hunting stuff, I usually grab like a Bisharp or a Scizor. Absol's a good general Pokemon to have. Yeah, those are probably my most common ones. Vikavolt in Gen 7, 8, and 9 has been a more recent add-on. Vikavolt's a really good Pokemon. Good question. Not a lot of people ask that. Yeah, I feel like Scissor, Bisharp, Vikavolt, Absol, they're good like utility Pokemon. They're like jacks of all trades, you know, like they're not the best at any one thing, but they can pretty much handle any situation you throw at them. Mamoswine, that makes sense. Is mayonnaise an instrument? According to certain sources, that is true. Um, one source in particular. Someone silly, what's going on? Good to see you. How was the rest of your Saturday? Watching Ninjago Dragon Rising right now, and today you're watching Chicken Jockey in the movie theaters. Nice. I actually saw a Minecraft commercial this morning where he said Flint and Steel and Chicken Jockey. And I was like, oh, now I'm in the know. Now I feel like I'm part of the cool kids club. Flygon or Aggron? I have to go with Aggron. Gotta go with Aggron. I'm required to legally by law say Aggron. The Nether. That one wasn't in the commercial. There's another one that wasn't in the commercial I've been hearing a lot. Can't remember what it was. I'm always in the cool kids club, but that's nice of you to say, Cheese. All right, we got 25 checks left, and then Ali and I are going to do a quick Union Circle in Scarlet and Violet. Yours wasn't too chaotic, especially when TV showed up. Everyone applauded and you were happy about that. That's good. Why? Why? What? Why am I doing a Union Circle with Ali? I was going to help him out with a few Pokemon he's missing from his Pokedex. Or are you saying why Aggron? Oh, why am I not supposed to say Flygon? Well, it's not that I'm not supposed to say Flygon, it's that I'm required to say Aggron. Because if I don't say Aggron, then my mod, Jerry Notso, will cry in the corner by himself and probably wet himself, which will make him cry more. And it's just sad and pathetic, and I don't want to deal with that today. Because Jerry loves Aggron. They're both good Pokemon, though. Both solid picks. All right, you might have to remind me here in a little bit, Ali, about the code. Jerry is stinky, probably because of all the urine. Jerry, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm picking on you today. You do not deserve it. I don't even think Jerry's here anymore. Someone has to be the target. That's true. As they say, if you pee your pants, you're in trouble. I thought he was lurking Darkville, but he might have just straight up left, which makes me feel even worse. It's one thing to make fun of somebody to their face, you know? I don't know, Cheese. What do they say? I'm going to assume that Kieran unhid that message. So thank you for that, Kieran. Appreciate that. Never go to detention. I think one time I did. It was in middle school. I think that was a punishment. There was somebody that was picking on a friend of mine, and I decided that the best way to deal with that situation was to throw food at them. And a teacher was walking by, and I had to go to the principal's office. And I think I did have to stay in detention that day, just the one day. What's my favorite other than Poliwhirl? That's a tough question. I don't really know if I have a favorite. I'll say some of my favorite Pokemon are Scissor, uh, Houndour, Ampharos, Golurk, Ribombee. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Skull with the 27 months of membership. My goodness gracious. Good to see you, my friend. And yep, got that Darkrai right there. Right there, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. What's my in real life level, aka age? 44, Darkville. Turning 45 this summer. Pretty sure that's the only time I ever got in trouble at school. I look 40. LMAO. Thank you? Question mark. That's weird. There were some people in the stream earlier that were saying that I look 38 or 39. That sub count just went up to 2036. If that was you, please let me know. Favorite snack cake? Zebra. I didn't realize that was my favorite till just now because it immediately popped out of my mouth. But zebra cakes, favorite snack cake. Mewtwo, you always know what to say to make me feel like a young man. Ali, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Crushing that sub goal for today. You make those there? Like, in your house? You gotta get going, Art and Restart. Well, thank you for being here. Very nice to meet you. First time you watched me in 2022, you thought I was in my college dorm room. Could you imagine? All right, Art and Restart. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. One's community could be considered their home. That's true. Glad to see the shiny hunt's going strong. I hope you're excited for the Switch 2 and Pokemon ZA. I am. I'm more excited to find out if and when I can actually buy a Switch 2 here in the United States. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I did let Nintendo know my interest, so we'll see if I get an email about that. What about you, Skull? You getting it? Alright, we just got 4 checks left. And while this loads up, I'm going to go grab my Scarlet game card. Be right back. Ali, not the way to really convince me to hurry up by posting messages like that. I literally just left the room to go get the game cards so that I could do this with you. So, not starting off on the best foot here. All right, last two checks, but before we do those, we got some thank yous. A thank you to our Unity for 1 month of membership, Let's Play Johnny for 21 months, Rianne for 27 months, and Skull for 27 months. You all are amazing. And thank you to all the new subscribers today. Thank you to the mods for always doing a great job. And thank you to the Dr. Fiend Show for popping in. Good to see you. I don't believe you will, but the time comes where something interests you, maybe. But as far as now, May, you have all your old Nintendo stuff you enjoy playing more than new ones. That's fair. That's totally a fair opinion. Here we go. Checks $9.99 and $1,000. Will we get the shiny? $9.99. No. $1,000. No. Okay. Well, that ends that. So I'm now going to switch over to Scarlet and help out our new friend Ali real quick. So Ali, I hope you're ready to go. Hope you have your Scyther with the metal coat attached to it. I hope you have your Slow King with the King's Rock attached to it. And I hope you're online. And that's the wrong system, Hefty. What are you even doing? Oh, the troubles of having two switches, right? Next time I get it, I hope so. Just a reminder, next Saturday will be the 3-year stream anniversary. We'll be having a lot of fun. We'll be doing giveaways. Other things. Maybe I'll sing. I don't know. Who knows? Today is decision day. Let me know what the decision is, Cheese. 3? 3 what? Okay, Ali. What was that code again? $4474. Thank you, Ali. Oh, yeah, I can't believe it's been 3 years, right? Neither can I. Okay. Portal. Union Circle. That's Kieran. Oh, that's Kieran. Silly me. Can't believe it's not butter. Technology is incredible. Wait. It's not 4474. It's gotta be a 6-digit number. Ali, are you here? Ali? Oh, I believe that. I'm assuming he probably wasn't online when he said that was the code. All right, Ali, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to let me know if you're still here. Oh, okay. That's 5 digits. It needs to be 6. Are you online? JJ, what's going on? Good morning. needs to be 6 digits, Ali. Needs to be 6 digits. It's not. I can't do 4474. Make sure that you're online. Well, Mewtwo, maybe you'll see me tomorrow morning over another stream. All right, we're going to try this one more way. I'm going to set up the group. So I'm going to form a union circle. Yeah, me too. I saw that. It made me cringe. All right, I'm forming a union circle. The link code is PY19PC. PY19PC. Thank you, Darkville. Look at Darkville. He can't stop being a mod. He can't help himself. You're going straight to the PC. Ali, the passcode's right here. PY19PC. Make sure you're online. Go to Union Circle. Hit join Union Circle. Put in PY19PC. All right, Big Cheese. Hope work goes well, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Ali, buddy, I need you to jump in here. I'm in Paldea. I can't do it. 606 of those. Ali, are you online? Does it say online mode in the top right of your game like it does on my screen? All right, someone silly, enjoy the movie. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for popping in. You're a good dude, Razzie. All right, I'm gonna have to call it here. Yeah, Ali, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds to me like you're not online. Sounds to me like you're offline. And I gotta go, bud. Um, I agreed to this about, I don't know, a little over half an hour ago. You had plenty of time to get ready. Um, but I gotta end stream. I'm already over time now. Um, if you're here next week, maybe we'll actually be doing some stuff in Scarlet and Violet, and maybe we can try again. But yeah, if you're gonna do an online union code, it gives you a 6-digit code. So if it's not letting you do 6 digits, my guess is you're not online. Your Nintendo Switch says offline. Yeah, you need to be online. And I don't have the time right now to talk you through how to make sure that you're online. Um, I'm hoping that you have Nintendo Switch online. I'm just now realizing that if you don't have the Nintendo Switch online subscription, then we can't trade in the first place. Okay, Ali, I gotta get going. Like I said, maybe we'll see you next weekend. We can try again if you still need the help by then, but I gotta get going. But all right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun. You guys are amazing. Take care, be good, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.